Good morning, everybody. It's about 9:30. I think it's getting close to 60 degrees. It's windy, but it's sunny. We're gonna go out here and see if we can fight the wind. Looks like we're gonna be throwing right straight into it. We may have to move around to another part of the lake, or maybe move over to the pond. I haven't been out in a while. Just decided to come out and play. No real plans. I think I'm gonna start off with a little 32nd of an ounce beetle spin. I brought a couple of ultralight poles. This quantum ultralight that I've had for who knows how long. We're just gonna go out here and see what happens. Haven't been out in a few days, so who wants to go fishing? This rod here, I don't know how much it was, 30 years ago or more when I bought it. I've never been one that has bought expensive fishing stuff, so I know I didn't pay very much money for it. And I'm assuming this was probably a combo. I don't know. There's one right there. We got us one. Well, the reel ain't exploded yet. Looks like a bluegill. Yeah, I'm just basically out to have fun here and to show everybody that you don't have to spend a bunch of money to go fishing. You can go to Walmart, buy you some cheap stuff, and you can go fishing. I think he's got this whole beetle spin in his mouth. Oh no, I see the spinner now. I thought he had the spinner and everything in there. Look at that fish. I'm gonna try to get turned around here so we can see him. It's a nice bluegill. I mean, look how broad that little bluegill is across his back. Big old bump nose bluegill. Going back in there now, boy. There he goes. Well, we're on the board with with this reel. It didn't fall apart. The rod held up, and the 32nd of an ounce of beetle spin. Beetle spin still work. Get you some. There's a fish right there. Oh my gosh, he is pulling. He hit that thing. He didn't want it being where it was at. He did not want it being down there. It's a bluegill. Man, these bluegills have got some fight to them. Boy, that is a pretty bluegill. Golly, where do you see this bluegill? This is a pretty bluegill. Land sakes alive. Come on, spin around here where I can get a hold of you. Nope, stop it now. And get you unstuck, and we'll show you off a little bit. I want to show you off. You are pretty. Look how pretty that fish is. Look at that pretty belly. Golly. All right then, going back in there now. Ooh-wee. Well, here's a look. Boy, this little bitty fish is pulling drag. He hit it right here next to the shore, so you know it's a little one. And he is pulling drag. Golly. Get them weeds off of you. Well, I'm gonna have to get them off of you. Look at all the grass on this thing. That's just from right here by the shore. When I got him up here by the shore. That's a little one, but Gosh, I know I keep saying it. Even the little ones here, they're thick. They're fighters. And rocks decide that, no, we're not stable. We're not near as stable as you think we are. Wow, this is comfortable right here. This is comfortable. So usually you're standing there, you're all tensed up because the rocks are wobbling, and then you're never standing there's a fish right there. You're never standing flat. You're always standing either with your toes facing down like this. And it's hard on my feet and ankles. Man, these are some strong little fish. I'm telling you what. I ain't even seen this one yet. He's a strong one. It's another bluegill. I'm gonna have to start bringing me a cooler and taking some fish home. That's one sure way to not catch any, is bring, at least for me, is bring something with you to take them home in. Them fish will stop. We were going to take a look at him, but he started getting antsy, and I always pitch them out in front of me, because if not, they fall straight down into this stuff right here, and I don't want that. So yeah, one sure way for me to make sure I don't catch any fish is bring something to take them home in. That seems to work every dang time. Okay, got our slab-tail jig on our 32nd of an ounce jig head with a, I think that's a size 6 hook in there, on our Fluger President reel with our 2-pound line, and our ultralight rod that we got off of Team, which who knows how you pronounce that. I don't know how you pronounce the name of that, but I'll tell you what, it is limber as can be. I like it. It is limber. And with this, well, with it being limber as it is, this 2-pound line, you can cast a light bait. You can cast her a pretty good distance. I mean, we're casting into the wind. That's 32nd of an ounce, and that went out there a piece. That went out there a piece. There's a fish right there. We moved, first cast, we moved down. We was right down there just a bit. Just moved down here about, I don't know, 20 yards or so. First cast. I'm gonna get out of them weeds. Nice bluegill. Nice bluegill. Little one, but man, They're healthy. Go on back in there now. Whoo-wee. Let's catch another one. Yeah, this reel is the grindiest feeling thing. God, it feels nasty. It doesn't feel good at all. Hey, it still catches fish. Don't throw no reels away. If they've been sitting around, you ain't used them in a long time, take them apart, clean them out, put some grease in them, put some new line on them, get some use out of them. There's a fish, and he didn't hit it very hard, but he's pulling hard. He didn't thump it. It was just like, I thought I was getting into some grass or something. It just like it started just a dull resistance against me. Well, I think, is that a crappie? Yeah, that's a crappie. That wasn't your normal crappie thump. That was kind of odd. That was kind of odd. Or maybe I was just busy running my mouth and I missed it. That could have happened. That very well could have happened. Little crappie-o. Going back in there now. There you go. Well, that was kind of, I guess I wasn't looking at my line, I was looking out at the water, so I wouldn't have seen the thump. So I guess that's just it. I just missed it. I wasn't paying attention, and I missed the thump. And well, guess I better pay attention, eh? Okay, we switched to the Fluger President and the Team U pole, and I put one of the original beetle spin on here instead of the bets. The body's a little bit thicker. I don't know what difference that's going to make. We're just going to see. We're going to cast this one. See what happens with it. Should be the same thing, shouldn't it? Man, I'll tell you what, this reel sure feels a lot better than that than that other one. That other one, man, that was a grindy feeling. It caught fish, so it won't get thrown away or nothing like that. It'll catch them. It'll catch them. There's one right there. There's one right there. Dang, there had my fishing rod all the way into the dang water to try to keep control of the loop in my line from the wind. Man, I got you, bud. Come on. Come on up here. I'll let you go. Golly, fat little thing, you. Well, he wanted that. He wanted that. Look at that. Get on in there. That That's a fat little fish is what that was. Fat little fish. Let's see, can we catch him again? I looked at home before I left. It was 5-mile-an-hour wind. And I drove over here 1,000 yards. And it's a 25-mile-an-hour wind. There's a fish right there. That's probably a bluegill. The way he popped it. Well, don't look like no bluegill to me. It's either a bass or a crappie. It's a crappie. I just seen that mouth when he come up. I just seen that mouth when he come up. Oh my gosh. Forgot I had this 2-pound line on here. I hadn't caught any fish yet. I don't know why it was so. Now come here now. Come here now. Where in the heck did my beetle spin go? At least it ain't him. That's not that big of a dang crappie. I don't know what the deal was with my line. I think my beetle spin's in these rocks right here somewhere. This wind is something. There's a fish right here next to the shore. Right up here next to the shore. Doing some head shaking, that's for sure. Little gilster. Can't for the life of me figure out how these hooks hold on so dang good sometimes. And they just pop right off there. I mean, it's like you got the barb at a weird angle or something, and it doesn't want to come loose, and you don't force it. I mean, you just keep moving it. You just kind of keep moving it around, and then all of a sudden it's it just pops off. Kind of weird. There we go. And that wasn't a real hard thump like them bluegills have been attacking us, so that might be a crappie. Acts like it wants to come to the top. Ooh, the wind picked up. Yeah, it's a crappie. Yeah, it's a crappie. Decent one too. decent one. All right, Crop. Go on back. Go on back in there. Fight this wind and try to catch another one. Let's do it. Golly, that didn't go nowhere near where I was trying to cast that out that way. It went all the way over that way. That wind gusted and got a hold of it. There's a fish though. Well, they're out here. They're out here. That's a bluegill. Man, he's got attitude. He's got him an attitude. Look at him. He won't quit. He won't give up. Now, come here, boy. Oh my gosh. No wonder he wouldn't give up. Yeah, let me get my pliers out. They just ain't got big enough mouths to get your hands into. It's not like they're hooked. Not like they're hooked all that bad, but their mouths just ain't big enough. Look at that. Go on back in there. Thank you for the fun. I hope you guys can hear what I'm saying. I can't hardly hear what I'm saying. Well, I turned my camera off because it was so windy. And I just got something here that's putting up a tussle. Oh, it's one of them white bass. Those things put up a little bit of a fight. They put up a little bit of a fight. They put up a bit of a fight. Well, he just took him a tank slapper into the riprap. You might have to go down there and get him. I have to go down here and get him. He's got himself in a spot he ain't gonna get out of. Well, maybe if he'd give it a little effort, he could get out of there. I'm getting soaking wet. Come on, boy. There he goes. That's an extravaganza. Yep, see, here's one right here. I mean, I've been catching fish. It's just been too windy to have the camera on and for you guys to listen to all this noise. And now he's in this pile of weeds right here, which is real good for this 2-pound line. ain't like he's gonna get out of it. He's got it on my line now, so it's on there to stay. So I get to lift this up, and that is way too much weight on this little line. Way too much weight on this little line. Because that is a pretty dang good bluegill right there. If I can get him off of here, we'll take a look at him. And then I'll deal with that them weeds that are on here. Yeah, see, he wasn't barely even hooked. But that's a darn nice bluegill. A darn nice one. That's what I've been catching. It's just been so dang windy and noisy. I mean, this is the best it's been in for a while, and this is still pretty dang breezy. Look at this mess right here. Look at this. What a mess. What a mess. Well, we got it off of there. Our beetle spins all callywamposed and spun around, but it lives to fight another day. So I see if we can catch another one. You want to go out and get you some fish in a cooler for supper. Just get you a beetle spin. Just get you a cheap fishing pole and a beetle spin, and you can go out and get you some supper. Get the flat, get you some supper. There's a fish right there. Oh, he's pulling. He is pulling. He's putting on a show for them people in that pontoon boat out there. Surely it's a bluegill. Yep. We have caught us some bluegills today. We have caught probably 2 limits of bluegills today. This is a pretty one right here. Wait till you see this one. As long as we get a hold of him, we got a hold of him. Let's take a look at this bluegill. That's a pretty bluegill. Come on, bluegill. Come on back in there. Woo-wee. Let her sink a little bit deeper. But that last one, I didn't let it sink on purpose. Yep, there's a fish right there. I didn't let that one sink on purpose. I had quit reeling to itch my nose, and it sunk down. As soon as I started reeling, he hit it. That one I let it sink a little bit deeper on purpose, and he hit. Oh, that's a crappie. Crappie dog. Black crappie. Come on, black crappie, don't break my line on me. I don't know how in the world we got him hooked here. Oh, there we go. He had spun around. Go on now. He had wallered and spun around and had this thing all twisted around at a weird angle. Yep, there's another one. There is another one, and he is mad. Doesn't feel like he's very big, but he is mad. He definitely is putting on a show. Well, come on up here, Bluegill. Come on. You're just wallering around and getting more and more and more of them weeds and cottonwood seeds all over. There again. He's got that whole thing in his mouth. And I can't get a hold of it. I thought maybe it would come out, but no sense even messing. Just grab a hold of it with these, and it's not like they're not hooked real strong or anything. It's just you can't get a hold of them. Go on back in there. The pile of weeds you end up with almost big as the fish. Well, I haven't retied my knot in a while. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. I guess if you're using, 4-pound, 6-pound line, you wouldn't have to worry about it as much, but this 2-pound line, you should probably be retying your knot just on the average fish. There's a fish right there. On the average bluegills, I would think every 4 bluegills, something like that, maybe retie. But if you're catching something that's putting up a better fight, it's putting a strain on that knot, you need to be retiring quite a bit, because it'll break at that knot, and I know that, and I don't do it. See, like that bluegill right there, that's a heavy bluegill right there. And for this 2-pound line, and not having retied my knot in a while, I'm pushing my luck. So I better retie. Not necessarily just because I don't want them. I don't want to like land one, but what I don't want is I don't want a fish swimming around with this thing in his mouth, because they get they get this whole end in their mouth. So this would all be hanging out the front of their face. You don't want that. So I'm gonna cut that off there, retie my knot. There was a bite right there, and I couldn't do nothing with it. I think it was a bite. Yeah, I believe we're winded out. We give her a shot though. Whew. Well, we gave it our best shot. Wind just got too much. I don't know, it's probably gonna be too loud for the video. We'll see. I was able to cast out into it. We caught a bunch of fish. I caught a bunch of fish. Wasn't able to film all of it because of the wind. I mean, it just got so bad that I knew it was just a waste of time trying. It would have been annoying for you guys to listen to. But hey, we got out. We caught some fish. The beetle spin's still a fishing lure. Get you some beetle spins. Get you some. And they're on the fishing pole end of it. That quantum that we was fishing with, man, it was a grindy feeling thing. It caught fish. So hey, you take whatever fishing stuff you got to fish with, go out, do some fishing. It's fun. You'll catch some, you'll have a good time. But I'm gonna head home. It's windy. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for coming.